Hi, everyone. We'll just wait for you all to jump on in. It's a Fendi day today. It's very dark and rainy here. Got some coffee. Hello, Jenny. You got the advance notice. Lovely to see you here this morning. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. For the love of bags, Elizabeth's here. Monique's here. Just got home from Hawaii. Oh, stop. So jealous. What is this weather? This is the worst day we've had for quite a while, Monique. So, you've come back for the perfect timing of post-holiday blues for sure. Katrina's here. Hi. How did your assessment go? Do you know yet? I hope it went well after last week's interruption. Michelle from the Cayman Islands. Wow. Hi, how you doing? Hello, Five Heliotrope. How you doing, babe? Eileen's here. Teresa. Hi from California. Yay. Rebecca. Hi. Thought I'd join in using the computer whilst working and actually chat. That's so nice, Beck. Any updates on your bag yet, babe? Nikki from Belgium. Woo! It's pretty late there, isn't it? You get the results today, Katrina. Oh, let me know. Fingers crossed. I hope everything went well. Oh, hey Craig, thank you so much for dropping in to say happy birthday. And yeah, it's late, I think, for you guys. So appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Jackie from Canberra, Sapna's here. Hi, babe. Monique, I just love your style. You love how my style has evolved. Thank you. Yeah, it's a funny thing that I was reflecting on that. Someone sent me a comment this morning. We'll talk about that. Remember to ask me about that later. It's not belated birthday yet, Louisa. So my birthday's Tuesday, but I keep getting ambushed with birthday treats, which I'm not complaining about. So it's just kind of started already. Thank you, Zoe. No bag yet for Beck. Oh, we need to work on that, girlfriend. Hi, Hannah. Thank you so much. Hannah's from London. Thank you, guys. Yes, for Tuesday. It's my birthday Tuesday. Watching while waiting for my car. Hi, Meredith. How's the hangover, babe? Meredith's been doing dancing without saying too much. Dancing locations reconnaissance for a couple of weekends' time. So, hey, Michelle, happy pre-birthday. Yeah, we're having birthday prees. That's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Oh, Monique got a Loewe bag in Hawaii. Congratulations. That's pretty cool. It's always nice to get a holiday bag, isn't it? Just to, you have the time to browse and you see so much different stock. And yeah, it's fantastic. Congratulations on your new bag. The eye candy in the background is everything. Yeah, check it out. So also you'll see that I've got the Louis Vuitton trunk out. I had some flowers. I commissioned an arrangement, and I'm doing a vlog at the moment. I'm kind of partway through the vlog. It's a vlog kind of over a week, and let's just say it's not what I wanted. It's beautiful, but it's not what I wanted, and I'll explain it all in the vlog. Okay, cool. Well, thank you all for joining in. It's really nice to do these lives. And depending on, what you guys think and how you enjoy it, then perhaps we might do like a live every week. And if you can hear the humming of a car, that's Mr. Addiction heading out, so he can be quiet, but he's taking his noisy car. You'll probably hear him burn off out of here soon. Am I doing Vlogmas this year? I think I'm going to do Grinchmas, Monique. Couple of reasons. Because it's different. Number two is I don't really want to buy a lot in December, so I'm thinking I can do Grinchmas, which is like, a tight Christmas. I think it kind of aligns with what's happening in the world and the economy and what have you, and making the best of what you've got. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do Grinchmas. Yes. A weekly live. Yes. Thanks, Meredith. Yes to the weekly lives. Cool. Is there a better time to do it for those of you who are in the Northern Hemisphere? Because I know it's really late for those of you who are in the kind of Germany, Austria time zone that I talk to on a regular basis. It's like 1 a.m., which is crazy. Cammy's Closet just watched your vlog with your hair, makeup, and Fendi styling. You don't need a stitch of makeup. Ah, yeah, I do. I do need makeup, but thank you. That's very nice. November babies rock. Woohoo! We were just trying to work out the other day what being born in November meant when I went for lunch. We're thinking Valentine's Day. Is that right? That seems a bit short though, doesn't it? Oh no. Could be Valentine's Day babies. Made with love. um Sounds amazing. 2 to 3 hours earlier, perhaps. Okay, cool. So you're thinking then maybe we do, what would that be my time? Like 8 a.m. Sundays? Would that work for the Aussie peeps? 8 a.m. Brisbane time. So that would be 9 a.m. all the daylight saving states. That could work. 4 p.m. Saturday here. Earlier is fine. Okay, thanks, Jane Church. Connor, where's your? Oh, there she is, Shelley Ray. Happy birthday! Thanks for being my boy's BF. Oh, he's just wonderful. You've raised a golden child there. I'm sure he tells you that all the time. Cool. All right. Okay. So we've hit 50. I may as well, like as in 50 people are here. So let's kick this off. Now you guys are gonna love me for this, but just quickly, if you want something nice for your, I'm just looking at my phone here because I've got a photo somewhere that I had, and then I put it away, and now I can't find it. Here we go. Let's see. Roses Forever sent me an arrangement. It's very beautiful. It's very perfect. If you're someone who likes beautiful and perfect things, this will be lovely to put on your Christmas table or your Thanksgiving table, and you can get $25 off anything on their site. I will link it when this video is published if you use my code, which is DaylesAddiction. And this is the white marble box. So if that's something that you would like to give for a gift or you'd like to use to decorate your Halloween table, you can do that. I was gifted that, and the code. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, sometimes it's nice to just have something. If you don't want to spend a fortune on real flowers like I did, this was a $150 arrangement. And they will last for maybe 3 days, and I've got to run the air conditioners flat out to make them last. Then you can get these pre-treated and oiled roses, which will last you for up to a year. So I don't know how you clean them and stop the dust from getting into them, but still, I love white flowers and they are very beautiful. So thanks, Roses Forever, for sending me those. Now, let's get into the Fendi. Well, I'm going to start with something very, very touching. And she's not here because it's very late where she is. She's in Switzerland. But one of my lovely subscribers sent me the most beautiful, beautiful gift. And I'm so overwhelmed by it. Got this gorgeous card. Thank you, Chan. We've bonded over a shared love of Fendi. And it's, you can imagine my surprise when I received this in my PO box, because this is just this is Meredith crazy, right? So this is in my PO box, and I'm like, no, she's reused a Fendi box, and then I opened the box, and this was inside, and I'm like, what? This can't be for real. And then I opened the bag, and inside is this gorgeous little Pico charm in the shearling. This and the little baby pink one that Meredith and I got in the silk. They were the only two that were released from the fall winter collection. And I had to choose. And so I chose the pink. But, I love fluffy things. And she bought me this. And I just can't. I cried. Like I'm going to get teary now. It's just too much. It's too much. But I'm so grateful. God, I'm going to make a mess of myself on live TV. But yes, it opens up. And again, you can store about 5 Tic Tacs in there, maybe. But I'm so happy to have this. I think that this really has inspired me to look at my lovely mohair Fendi baguette again and some of the winter styles. Uh, yes, it just has. I can see this being worn with some of my winter coats. I think I'm just so overwhelmed. It's kind of a normal thing for me, but thank you, Jen. I just love it. It's gorgeous and too much. Yes, very touching. Just take a deep breath, Dale. Oh, and her card is just insanely sweet. So thank you. These are my new mugs too. This is not plugging, but I just love it when you can pick something up that's handmade and they weigh a lot and they're just like little hug cups, you just want to hug them. They're beautiful. So I'll link Don't Spill the Coffee. Sea Salt by Sarah. Sea Salt Designs by Sarah. I bought cups from her last Christmas. And yeah, I just think they're absolutely beautiful. I think she's based in Byron Bay. So yes. I don't deserve it, Connor. I don't deserve it. That's the whole thing. That's the awkwardness. So I've got 2 other Fendi things here to share with you guys, and then we can just talk about them and whatever. Thank you, Shelley. In this little bag, I picked up a little something when I was in the boutique yesterday with the gang. It's in the vlog, but I'll tell you now. Narelle organised a lunch and a handful of people. Connor, Adam from Adam's House of Style, Ali, hi, Cassie, hi, and Narelle and Lucinda from Yellow Chic Road. We went for lunch, kind of like an early birthday thing, and I had these on hold at Fendi to go and pick up because when I was at Fendi earlier in the week, which is what the big reveal is, I tried them on, I took a photo, and I went back to the car and I looked at the photo. And then I text my sales associate, the lovely Bibi, and said, girl, I think I need these. She's like, I'll put some aside for you. And I'm like, I'm back Saturday. Little did I know that the gang who I went to lunch with had told Fendi that we were coming in. And so Fendi had organised flowers and cake and everything for us. It was amazing. So inside kind of gives it away. I've never had like this kind of packaging before. Look at that. It's just so extra. Now, I think it's like this because this comes from the menswear range. So they are sunglasses, and I got my first pair of aviators, and I've never liked them on me ever, but I've always wanted a pair because they're so classic. And so if I put them on, can you see? Are they like my Top Gun moment? Is this like too much Zucker? What do you guys think of my first aviators? I'm just like, yeah, I'm feeling them. I think because they're in the men's section, they've got a wider face, and because I've got kind of a wider face, I think they work better. I find a lot of the women's ones, like they kind of pull your face down too much. Accentuate the jowl section, which I don't like, but look at that. Woo! I love it. Love it. Yeah. So, and I also think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the men's sunnies are cheaper than the women's sunnies. My summer vibe, a bazillion pairs of cat eye sunglasses, because that's my vibe, but looks like my internet is going a bit dodge. Am I still here? Are you guys all right? I just got an unsteady connection notification. Give me a thumbs up if the stream's still okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. So yes, I picked those up Let me just see. Yeet. How much were they? $7.70. Still expensive. Still expensive. Hopefully Mr. Addiction doesn't watch this. So these ones are in the silver, and you can see that there's like an FF print across the ridge of them. I'll take some photos on the gram. They came in a ruthenium hardware as well, and I think a gold, but I went for the silver. It just works better for me, the cooler kind of tones. And I think the ruthenium looked a little bit masculine. So yeah, very happy with those. So do you guys want to see the big thing that I bought? I mean, this is one of those things that I have to say, it is a reveal because I've already unboxed it. You want to see it? What did I get? Was not on my wish list, was not particularly planned, was not gagging for the big connoisseurs. So what happened is I get this innocent little text message. Actually, I got an innocent little text message from all of my essays saying, "Oh, Dale, FYI, you know the Peekaboos are going to go up next week on the 24th of November, and it's like 12 to 20%." And I'm like, sorry, what? You just dropped that on me like that? And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't need a Peekaboo. I'm doing the MTO. And then I started madly searching at Peekaboos because 12 to 20% is a lot. It's a lot. So I thought, oh, there was a little pause, was there, Maggie? Okay, cool. So I thought I better go have a look. And there's been a colour from this recent collection that I have adored, but I've not known how to engage with it. And I received a text message of this particular bag, and I'm like, oh, I just can't buy this. I cannot buy this by correspondence, by distance. Like, I need to go see it. And so I'm like, what are the chances that Brisbane will have this bag in stock? So I text Bibi because she's my gal in the Bris Vegas, and say, hey, you don't happen to have this bag in stock, do you? And sure enough, she did. She sent me all of the bags she had available in this range and very cleverly put the one that I was inquiring about in the middle. So then I'm like, oh, I need to come see it. And so I actually went into the boutique and did what regular people do, the way I love to shop. I went to the boutique and I tried it, and I tried other things, and I went back to it. Bibi and I talked about how to style it, how it would work in my wardrobe. She's even sent me a text where she's put pictures of the bag on my outfits in Instagram to show me how she thinks she would style it because she has a styling background. And so after a lot of chat and a lot of consideration, I picked up. Are you ready? Does anyone want to guess? I'll give you 2 minutes to guess. You know it's a Peekaboo now. Debbie Hudson saying, is it an acid green bag? That's a dedicated essay. It is. This reveal is so exciting. Acid green, Hannah said. Lime green, Eileen said. Sapna can't guess. Mary says mint green. She's laughing, because she knows already. For Love Bags green. Hi from Seattle. Now the service is amazing. Good. I'm glad. Did you get the baguette, Peekaboo? Well, we'll see. Are you ready, guys? I got it. I got the acid green petite Peekaboo. This color, I think Una put it beautifully when she said this color is like catnip. You all know that I have been chasing the little Grinch Nano, the green mini sequin, the little fluffy, anything in kind of the greens. I've been chasing them, and This, I was just like, oh, I don't know. Like, it's very much a statement. Like, how, based on my video this morning, how would I style this back in my closet? Um, and so we talked about it, and it's so good to shop with somebody who has a styling background because they can kind of help with that. And even with this outfit, it was one. Obviously, this bag is going to be a pop more than it's going to be a tonal match, unless I buy more green. But it's just I don't know. It just bewitches me. I don't know why. It just does, and it's very unexpected. So for those of you who want to know, the phone, the phone fits. Um, and what I did like want to know about this bag is whether or not I could pair it with this. And we played with it in the store, and we played to see how the nanos would look on the petites. And then the first thing I did when I got home, which is why this is only a reveal and not an unboxing, is because I just wanted to rip it open and see these two together. And I feel like it really it satisfies me and the need that I had for the green with this particular um, what are you calling it? Collection? Yeah. Um, I think it's just beautiful, and it's very like it will fit everything in it. I mean, I was wearing this bag yesterday, and I think it will fit everything that I've got in here, except sunglasses, but it should fit everything else. Oh, Nano on the floor. Nano on the floor. So inside, I'll just take that receipt out, but inside, I've just got my organizer, got a card holder, keys, handbag hook, AirPods, mirror, lipstick, two lipsticks actually. Just a little reminder. Do I have it linked? I think I have it linked on my Instagram. But yeah, if you like these little handbag hooks, I'm selling them. I'm selling them on eBay. So I'll put the link on my Instagram later on. Um, yeah, Mary, it's funny you say that about navy blue. That's exactly what my essay said, that this color would look great with navy blue. But I'll just load it up. Oh, it has its little raincoat too. I'll just load it up with all my stuff. So anyone who's thinking about beating the price increase next week, you can kind of see what fits. I'm just throwing everything in, and I know this is going to give people a bit of a heart attack, but okay, I've got everything in there that was in this big baguette. Can I close it though? I can close. Oh, I can close one side, but I can't close the other side. And this is the front side of the bag. So I think definitely like this little bag for a petite, it can absolutely pack a punch. Probably don't need to take the AirPods. Let me just close it. Can I close it? I don't want to damage it. It's made of Napa leather. Sunnies could fit in the top. You're right, Sapna. So here's my sunnies. I could just like sit them in the top. So you know that I like things a bit more undone. So I probably wouldn't do it up. Look how teeny tiny those little turn locks are. But you can carry it like this as a tote. You can do up one side, which kind of makes it look a little bit tidier. The crossbody strap is actually very good. I mean, I'm a curvy gal. Let me get it out. Where is it? I'm a curvy girl, and I'm not short, but I'm not tall either. Like 5'4.5", I think. 5'5", 166 centimeters. Is that tall? I don't think so. Reminds me of Splice ice creams, Connor. Yes, it does. It does look like that. Look good with dark brown, medium brown, dark grey, navy, all white. Yes. And florals as well. Obviously, my new kind of lime jacket. So let me just show you if I can. So you can see that that's on the longest setting on me. So it's very, very comfy. So you can kind of do that if you wanted to. I probably wouldn't do that. But if, oh, let's just see, these would be a nice tonal match together. That would work really nicely together. Where is that new top? I've got so many clothes in here. Oh, yes, they would look great together as well. So, yeah, I think there's a few options that I can explore with this beauty. And that's not without any contrasting nanos. So, my purple sequin nano, yeah, my little green one, my little baby pink one. What's this about Maduri? Maduri, yes. Oh, does everyone remember the Maduri Illusion cocktail from the 90s? It's fabulous. Wonder how, oh, look at this Fendace wrappy on it. Look, that's going to work. That is going to work beautifully. So, yeah, I'm very happy about my new little baby. Very unexpected. It's always a danger shopping when there's an impending price increase because it might influence you in a way that is not helpful or responsible spending. I am going to sneeze in a second. It's pronounced Midori. Yes, I know it's Japanese for green, Connor. Your off-the-shoulder green top and jeans for a casual chic look. Oh, Olivia, I was actually going to wear it yesterday to lunch, and it took me all my might not to and to save it for you guys today. I was going to wear it with that exact combo. Pair of Levi's wedgie jeans, this bag, maybe with the nano attached to it. And yeah, that off the shoulder, this one. But, you know, I've got a few birthday lunch dates and dinner dates coming up, so I can definitely do that. Now that she's revealed, I can get her out and about. Just going to catch up on the comments here. Beck, the Midori Illusions, working in Sydney CBD in the 90s and know it too well. Yes. Is it all the bags getting the increase? Good question, Hannah. So from what I am hearing, apparently it's just the petite Peekaboo that's going up. But I got the news from Melbourne and Sydney that the petites were going up. Sorry, that the Peekaboos were going up. On the 24th of November, there's a price increase. And when I got to Brisbane, they didn't know about the Peekaboos, but the wrappies are going up like $20. A lot of accessories will go up, but like by kind of nominal amounts. But they didn't have a price increase for the Peekaboo yet, obviously. That was kind of the catalyst, I suppose, for me going looking for a Peekaboo. Sorry, I've been talking too much. My lips are dried out. I should do a matched bag to cocktail video for Christmas. Oh, I could totally do that, Eileen. This is also going to work for my Grinchmas instead of Vlogmas. Like this will be my Grinchmas bag as well. So that works too. And yes, now I almost have a Peekaboo in every size. Well, all of the small sizes, actually, I'll just grab my ICU small and nano so that you can see them together. Just a second, people. This is fun, isn't it? Like an impromptu video. You can just make video requests on the lives. So here is the ICU small next to the ICU petite. So they are very, very different sizes. Very different sizes. This one reminds me more of the medium in the Celeria, but it's not quite as big as the medium. So, and this one won't, get the smile like this one has. And don't worry, I'm training that to come down. So sorry if that upsets people, but I want that to happen. This one won't do that, but look at them together. Oh, yummy. Look at the family. And then I've got the nano Peekaboo next to the petite. So again, not even comparable in terms of size. Very, very different. Um, this one is pretty cool in the fact that it fits some cards, and in the unboxing, I've actually showed you what fits in this. But let me just have a little look. I'll take this strap off because this could be like a double bag moment. But see, under here it's got this little latch, so you just kind of pull that under like that. Would it be too much? Yes, it would be way too much on there, but I have not done this yet. Would it be too much on here? Ooh, probably. The mummy and the baby, if I did it up. Hold on. See, here's the thing when you do lives, you can't edit out all of this fumbling. So hopefully it's not too annoying for you. I'll watch this back and be like, oh my God, the facial expressions that you pulled, Dale, when you were doing this is terribly embarrassing. But anyway, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh my God. I can't get it in. Okay, so if I do up the small, that's cute. I mean, it's so impractical. It's ridiculous, but it's cute still. Yeah, I've never worn my bag all done up like this before. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to use this pouch. I don't think. It would be very impractical, but super cute. Not all fashion is function, people. You know, we have to get over that. Sometimes we just need to have some fun, don't we? But I can't tell you enough how happy I am with my Fendi haul. I do have to stop, but there's a new drop on the 1st of December, and we're not quite sure. I know that I'm not buying any of this new Marc Jacobs crazy print. I know that that's not for me. But, you know, if other things come, I'm not going to say never. And that is why I don't know whether or not, like, I can do all the bags I've bought in 2022 video until 2023. I do need to stop though, because my little bag fund is getting rather small. So anyway, let's move on from these. Just one more little look. So pretty. Let's move on from these and talk about something else. So what did you guys want to talk about? I've been dictating all of the conversation so far. I'm happy to share the load. Any questions? Any topics you want to bring up? And there is the delay. Delay, delay, delay. More delays. While I'm waiting for questions. Have you heard anything more of the acid green sequin mini baguette? Good question, Katrina. I have heard that it may be released in the December drop. That's what I've heard. So still not helpful. But yeah, that's what I've heard. And the mini sequins are a lot more expensive than the mini in the Napa leather. So I think they're like 4,200, whereas the Napa leather is like 3,400. So they are not cheap bags. So I do need to make sure that I'm cool with that. Connor, I think you need the mohair baguette. Yeah. Look, it's in Brisbane at the moment. Funny story. And this one is really making me think about it. When we were having lunch yesterday, I'm going to come back to all these questions. Cassie was saying, oh my God, I went to Fendi. They've got this revolting baguette there. It's all like white and furry and it's just disgusting. Oh my God, I hate it. I'm like, I love that bag. Anyway, we were chatting a little bit later on and she had sent me a message. I'm going to find it and dob her in. She's going to die. Where is it? Here. And she sent me a picture of a Chanel bag and said, "This bag looks like it's got hemorrhoids." And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like Connor and I are due for a roast video because we haven't done one for a while. And she said, "Yes, well, you can include the Fendi white woolen monstrosity because it looks like one of those happy small white dogs with gunk in the corner of their eyes." And then I sent a picture of my dogs and I said, "Like these ones?" And she's like, "That's awkward. But yes, those dogs." So yeah, the mohair baguette, controversial, not to everyone's taste, but yes, it's still very firmly playing on my mind. Kind of looks like Santa's beard too, a little bit. Okay, 5 heliotrope. Do you know whether there'll be more MJ pieces than the graffiti ones? Look, I keep seeing on Front Row Paris this sparkly mini baguette. I don't know if that's supposed to be the sparkly mini baguette that I wanted from the runway that said Fendi on it in like iridescent sparkles, but I don't see that in the photos. The photos look really flat. So I'm not sure. And there's so many special edition bags that are being released in, say, the UAE or the States or Hong Kong, but not everywhere else. It's really hard to know what's coming. I get lots of my information from you guys. And I tend to then tell my store essays what I'm finding out so that they can ask the right questions. Any news on my special order? Look, nothing from the store that I ordered it from, which is interesting. They're busy. They're busy. Jane, I'm hoping something amazing is coming in January for my birthday. Look, I will guarantee you there will be something amazing, Jane. It's whether or not you're ready to pounce on it and grab it. Because, yeah, that's the trick I'm finding with all of these gorgeous bags. Margaret says I do need the mohair as well. Mary, looking forward to the next unboxing from all my viewers. Yeah, so I just actually added 3 more bags to that video this morning. We're getting in a lot of bags that we didn't see in the first subscriber unboxing. So it's definitely going to be worth watching to see a more broad view of the collection. As we know from the first unboxing, you can tell which were the really hot picks from the season in terms of the sequin pieces. There are more re-editions in this second video. There are some Fendi firsts. There are some Fendigraphies. Like there's some different pieces that you did not see in the first video and I haven't seen on YouTube. So definitely keep an eye out. That one's going to go live this time next weekend. So if you've got a unboxing from Fendi Cruise, please send me a DM. Just film a 60-second, 59-second actually, little clip. Don't worry about editing or anything because I can do that at my end. So don't make it too onerous. And yeah, and if you want to have a little message to the subscribers or people, you can definitely talk or even show your face. I think from the first video, a lot of people really connected when they saw people. They didn't have to talk, but they just saw people revealing their bag and how happy they were. It really resonated with people. So if you are brave enough to do that, please do, because it has a really emotional impact on people, and I think that's a good thing. Any word on the Tiffany drop? I'm still hearing January, Margaret. Actually, I was chatting to someone the other day and they were offered a late pre-order for the Tiffany drop through Tiffany in Canada. So as a Tiffany customer, they were offered the option to pre-order a Tiffany baguette. And I was like, really? It's so close to the release. I know that Australia was only offered 2 initially, but then look at this drop, right? We only got 2 turquoise sequin baguettes in Sydney, 1 in Brisbane, and a couple in Melbourne, and then more just miraculously showed up. So who even knows if it is a limited drop? I don't know. I think it's just to build it up and hype it up. I don't know. The metallic blue with shearling is just so good. Yeah, it is. And It's so good that a few people in my very close circle have all bought that bag. Just the feeling of it, like the so smooth and squishy, but so pretty and beautiful. And that metallic blue is just like a neutral. It's just a gorgeous bag. Olivia says, Connor and yourself roasting anything is much needed. Yeah, it's been a little while since we've been able to get together and do a good like video that's not, just a impromptu one. So we will need to plan that as part of Vlogmas. Connor, if you're still here, we need to sort that out. Your mirror baguette is on the US website. Yeah, it keeps popping up everywhere. It's a funny little thing. Like, here we are. Let's speak of the devil. I better put the buckle back on properly. Yeah, it's popping up. I think Ramina Rose May featured it in her shopping vlog at Fendi. That video was earlier this week. She couldn't try it because it was a display only. But I think a lot of regions are actually doing their Fendi pop-ups a little bit later than the launch. I mean, what are we at now? The 20th of November? And we're still seeing pop-ups in cafes and things. So yeah, it's a little bit weird, but seriously, like when I wore this bag yesterday, and if you don't follow my Instagram, it's Dales_addiction. This bag just works as a neutral, and I kind of showed you some styling tips in the video that I published this morning as well. I don't know, for something that's so loud, it's actually really easy to style. See, if you wore it against this, it's like a total pop, right? It's a big clash, so I probably wouldn't. Even though when I wore this dress last time, I wore it with this, but I did wear it as a pop. So I don't know. You know what I mean? It depends on your mood and how much energy you want to put out there into the universe. Sharon, I'm tempted by the mini Fendigraphy. Chanel has something similar. Fendi has a shoulder strap option though, so leaning toward Fendi. What do you think? I don't know that the Fendigraphy has a strap that comes with it. I think it's just like a handheld. You can buy a strap, but I don't think it has a strap that comes with it. Meredith's just unboxed, like recently, two mini Fendigraphies, or nanos, sorry, two nanos, so like this size one. And they are really beautiful. They're growing on me. They're probably a much more practical sized nano bag if you're going for a nano. And they're way smaller than the next size up, which is the small. I haven't really looked too much at Chanel's pieces recently. I mean, I'm always looking, but they're not catching my eye, so I'm not really familiar with the one that you're talking about. But I would say go and try them both on, put your things in them, really test them out. Connor says we'll call it the Thanksgiving roast. Yes. Well, we need to get sorted, Connor, because it's Thanksgiving next week. So we'll have to film and upload on Friday. Lock it in, Eddie. Lock it in. Yes to a roast video, Sapna says. For the love of bags, going to Fendi on Monday, so we will see. Yeah, so if you missed it and you've just logged in, there's going to be a price increase on Fendi Peekaboos on the 24th of November. So yeah, if you want a Peekaboo, probably buy one before the price goes up. If you don't want one, don't just buy one because there's a price increase, because that's not a good way to shop. I do not endorse that. Let's see, what have we got here? Maru, most of the reeditions are still available online via the US website. Yeah, I think so, in Europe too. It's I mean, and maybe that's saying something about the economy also. It's definitely having an impact. Again, we were talking about that at lunch the other day, and how starting to see people stop purchasing nice to have things. And that's, I suppose, going to be reflected in luxury, especially for people who aren't traditionally what we'd call wealthy. That, yeah, we'll probably see the types of things that are being shared on YouTube by regular YouTubers, which I would class myself as a regular YouTuber. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think you'll see a difference from us as opposed to the super wealthy YouTubers. So, yeah, maybe that's the re-editions are a bit more expensive, a bit more fussy, a bit less practical, probably harder to justify in this climate with inflation and rising interest rates and all of that jazz. Connor's in. Excellent. Oh, Sharon, you've got your own strap. Well, that's a good reason to buy the Fendi piece then. And the pop-up in Chadston is going to be there for about a month. Yeah, so they must have stock coming for that then, surely. So yeah, this illusion of shortages is fibs, isn't it? 5 Heliotrope says we'll call it the thanks for not giving roast. So for our handbag roast. So yeah, stay tuned. Connor and I will have to do a handbag roast. Actually, I always like hearing from you guys. If there's a bag that you think that we should roast or you'd like to hear our opinion on that particular bag, please send it to either myself or Connor on Instagram and we'll include it in the roast video. Yeah, another price increase. It's all happening. I can understand a downturn in luxury shopping, but I was at the local mall today and it was packed. Yeah, it's going to be very, I think it's going to be quite confused to kind of be able to read the market given that we've got all of your Thanksgiving sales. I mean, Australia gets Black Friday sales now and Cyber Monday sales. Then you've got all the Christmas promotions and the holiday promotions. So it's a time of year where people will spend anyway. So how do we know what the impact of the current economic circumstances are? And then January is typically a quiet time for YouTube as well. So, I mean, who knows? How do we read it? I think we've just got to do what's best for us. People have started Christmas shopping. The Chanel 22, cannot understand it at all. It's on the list, Margaret. I think we have talked about it before, and now Balenciaga have made the trash bag, which I actually saw in person the other day, and it was so good, like just slung over the shoulder. It was great. Yeah, it is the illusion of a shortage, Satna, for sure. FOMO, the classic marketing strategy, especially in luxury. It's not new. Please roast the pigeon clutch and the penis bag, both hideous as hell. I like the pigeon bag. I was about to say the other one. I like the pigeon bag. You know, I like the pigeon bag. And I'm on a wait list. I keep waiting to get my email saying it's back in stock and it just never comes back. And I can't even insert a picture of the pigeon bag. Oh, can I find it? I'll find a picture of it on here so that I can show you guys now because I'm not going to edit this video and insert cutaways and all of that jazz because that would just be too much. J.W. Anderson pigeon bag. Here it is with Sarah Jessica Parker wearing it. It's cute. I love it. I love birds. Would like to know your opinions about the LV side trunk. Yeah, Maru, I saw a review on that. I found a little channel. It just popped up in my recommended feeds called Murphy's Luxury something. She's based in Singapore and she's actually a Louis Vuitton sales associate. And her video that popped up was on the LV side trunk. And I have to say, tempted. I really like it. I really like the style of it. At the moment, I don't like any of the releases that are out. So the traditional one has too much vachetta on it for me. Then there's a black, is it shadow monogram? It's kind of too black for me. We kind of know I don't really do black bags. And there's like a denim kind of jacquard faded monogram one as well. I'm not really into that either, but it is a bag style that I'm going to keep an eye on because I really quite like it. And eventually, I'm sure there'll be a combination that I just love, and that might be my first Louis Vuitton bag in quite a while. Margaret, I just picture even if there is an organizer digging around in there and it is just bad, I've never been a hobo fan. Yeah, this is with regard to the Chanel 22 bag. Yeah, I just find, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a hobo bag. It's just not a style. I think because I don't know, it's very practical. I struggle with practical bags. That's it. That's what it is. Um, what a gag gift if money was no object. Are you talking about the pigeon or the other P, Margaret? Hey, Zoe, happy birthday to you, fellow Sagittarian. Yeah, I'm on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius. I don't know what that means, but I am. So happy birthday to all of the November babies and early December babies. Margaret likes the structure. Yeah, I like structure, but then I don't like structure as well. I don't. It's a weird thing. I'm kind of looking around me and going, like with my Neverfulls, I do like to have organisers in them because they really annoy me if it's just everything just going into a big black hole. But you see how I pack my baguette. I don't organise it at all. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? What else did I want to share with you guys today? Oh, have you been catching my Instagram outfits of the day with my new shoes? I seriously so happy that I got these. Still haven't sold my Zucca print ones yet. So if you're after a pair of Zucca print dad sandals that have been worn once, they're a size 39 for a very good price, then hit me up on Instagram, or Connor's got them listed on his site as well. But yeah, I really need to let them go so I can get the money back in case the mini green sequin comes in. So if you know anyone that's looking for them, let them know too. Sabna, do you find you have some Saggy and Scorpio traits being on the cusp? Yeah, absolutely. So off the top of my head, without sounding like I'm a zodiac expert, in terms of the Scorpio, small crowd of people, like time with myself. I have high standards for myself and others. I don't have the jealousy trait of Scorpio, and I don't have the spiky tail, I suppose, of the Scorpio. I kind of flow away like the Sag. I'm quite adventurous like the Sag. And I just kind of point in a direction and head that way. So I don't kind of have that reckless ambition of the Scorpio either. Yeah, but that's kind of as much as I know about them. One is an air sign and one is a water sign, I think. I might be wrong. Any Sagittarians know if you're air or fire? Which one? I think air. I can't recall, but Scorpio is definitely a water sign. Katrina saw the size 40 in store on Friday. Didn't realize they were so heavy. Yeah, they do. Like in your hand, they feel heavy, but on your foot, I don't think so. I mean, I suppose that says something about a lot of my shoes. Perhaps they are heavier styles. Shelley has asked what everyone thinks of the YSL. Now, how do we pronounce this? I say Ikari, or is it Icare, or Ikare? Anyway, the big YSL slouchy hobo bag. I think I've said in a video ages ago, I actually like it. It's like the first bag I have liked from YSL for a long time. I think it's original. That's why I like it. Yeah, I like it. What do other people think? Oh, Mary's birthday is coming up soon. Happy birthday for the 5th of December, Mary. Fatima, would love to know your thoughts on the 25th anniversary Zucca embroidered baguette. I tried it in the boutique and it was catching on my clothes with the crystals on the back. Yes, well, we go back to practicality versus fashion, don't we? I think that's a gorgeous bag. I tried it on in the boutique too. I tend to carry nearly all of my baguettes by hand, like that, not even on the crook of my arm. Um, that's just because I did years and years as a schoolgirl where I had to wear my bags on the crook of my arm and I hated it. I thought it was really daggy. And it's kind of carried over. I also wear a lot of my tote bags, so my bigger bags on the crook of my arm. I don't know, it's just a me thing. But definitely, if you're going to wear that bag, over your shoulder or on the crook of your arm, you're probably going to get crystals catching on you. You just have to wear it like an evening bag, like this, I think. But yeah, it's a stunning bag and it's probably one of the most reasonably priced reeditions that there are. I think that one and the metallic shearling are at the lower end of the price point for the reedition. So if you wanted to get a reedition, you wanted something special, I actually really think that Fendi Zucca with the crystals is a perfect piece because it's Fendi Zucca print. It's a reedition. It's the 25th anniversary. It's got sparkles on it. Like it's everything Fendi. Saturn's on the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. Not crazy zodiac, but it is interesting. Yeah, it is. If you look into it, I had my charts done and they said I'm more firmly Sagittarian than Scorpio, whereas I'd always read the Scorpio astrological charts because I'm on the 22nd and some of them finish on the 22nd and some of the Sagittarius start on the 22nd. So I'll just read both and then pick the one I like the best. Does anyone else do that? Margaret worries that the YSL bag will fit over her shoulder. Yeah, I think it will be a tight one. It's like an armpit bag, but with a big hangy bit. I'm sure Connor's got some words for that. Katrina likes it, but not the price. Yeah, it is pretty expensive. I mean, there is a lot of leather there though too. So, yes, Margaret can't wear it with sweaters, but it's fine with everything else. And there are extra crystals. So Margaret has that reedition bag and she included the fabulous trailer video in the first subscriber unboxing. So touch base with Margaret if you've got any more questions about that bag, Fatima. Shelley is contemplating the bag. Mm-hmm. The most affordable is the denim reedition. Is that right? Yeah. So it must go like denim, Zucca, shearling, and then everything in the middle. And then the skunk or the mink is the most expensive. I cannot remember. You found the denim underwhelming. 5 heliotrope. Yeah, I think it's different for different people and depending on how wearable you want your bag to be. For me, the really dark denims aren't my thing because they are so pristine and beautiful. As you know, my Chanel denim down here is a bit more faded, a bit more worn in, and that's kind of my vibe. That's what I prefer. But I think the denim is a great bag. And yeah, if I had all the money in the world, I'd definitely be buying it. SKSK. I picked up my pink sequin mini baguette today and I have yet to unbox it because I'll be making a video for you tomorrow. Yay, congratulations. I can't wait to get your unboxing. It's I have to say it's such a treat for me to get your unboxing videos in my DMs. When I wake up in the morning, usually that's when a lot of people have done their videos and sent them to me. And I get the treat of having a one-on-one personalized unboxing video. It's really amazing. So thanks to everyone that sent those through because you make my mornings. I can like barely see. I'm kind of holding my eyes open and watching these unboxing videos and it's so fun. The mink is the most expensive. Yes, it is. And it does look like Burberry. Absolutely. Your very first Fendi, and it's a pink sequin mini. Well, round of applause for you. Like, that's next level. That's an impressive first Fendi. Oh yes, the Astrakhan. I forgot about the Astrakhan. That's beautiful. There is actually a Peekaboo with the Astrakhan lining. Oh my god, it's a medium size. It's the only reason I wouldn't get it, and it's pretty good price. I think the medium Peekaboo with the Astrakhan lining is 10. I mean, it's a lot of money, but compared to the baguette, which is 10, it's not too bad. Mm. Did I just put chocolate on my nose? Possibly. My SA Dwayne at Fendi Concession in Saxe, Scottdale, and I chatted about the dress you're wearing right now. Where did you purchase it? I got this one sent up to me from Sydney. So this is the shirt dress. I got influenced because when Meredith came up the first time to Brisbane, we went out for lunch the first time we met in person, and she was wearing it. And I was like, that dress is perfect because you can just, for me, I like the done but undone. So I've got the sleeves rolled up. I've got it kind of open, and I'm just sitting here in bare feet at the moment, but I could throw on a pair of like my Iran sandals and yeah, just kind of mooch around the shops and not think anything of it really. Actually, I could do that today, couldn't I? It would be a total vibe. Just be like, oh, hi guys. Hi, can I get a Maduri illusion? What time is it? 11 o'clock. We've been going for an hour. We might just stop it there unless there's any other questions. Like, I'm happy to stay here and chat with you guys as much as you want to chat. So if you do have any questions, throw them in the chat box. We'll keep going for like 5 minutes. If there are no more questions and you're done, that's also cool. You can go and enjoy your evening or your Sunday if you're in Australia or the Southern Hemisphere. Just a friendly advice. Once you wear those aviators, keep it low on the hand gestures. Why? Do I get a little bit animated, do I? Is that not a vibe? How good are they? I love them. I think I'm just going to leave them on for the end of the video. Why not? Oh, to keep the cool. Oh, yeah. I've got to be like a little bit more relaxed. Thank you, guys. Oh, we've got another question. What would you recommend for a first Fendi bag? I don't own any. Ooh, I just kicked something here. What would I recommend for a first Fendi bag? I think I've said it, but just a minute. I can't do this with my glasses on because that's ridiculous. I will grab one. So my recommendation for a first Fendi bag is a mini baguette. Couple of reasons. The baguette is iconic to Fendi. The baguette, in whether you buy canvas or leather, same price. So you can choose colors or a neutral. Price-wise, this is a lot more affordable than a mini Peekaboo. A lot more affordable. I recommend buying an iconic Fendi bag for your first Fendi bag. I do not recommend buying a Fendigraphy or a By the Way or a Canai, maybe a Canai. But if you don't love it, they're very hard to sell, those ones. These ones, people are always looking for those. They fit enough for your everyday, and I've done a bunch of videos on these. Let me just, what have I done here? Whoop. There we go. These have a non-adjustable crossbody strap, whereas the regular baguettes do not. They sit quite short crossbody. They're both detachable as well. So the top handle and the crossbody strap can both be detachable, and then you can just carry it as a little clutch. There are classic colors like black and white that are available all the time. And this kind of uncoated canvas is also available all the time as a classic. But then you have your seasonal colors. And it's very hard to know what they will make in a mini baguette, which is hard. This year they did they did this green in a mini, but I didn't see that in Australia, and I asked my essays about it and they didn't get it either. They also did that green in a kind of canvas embroidered mini. So the minis are a little bit, it's kind of, you don't really know what seasonal colors you'll get. This lilac is, hold on, this lilac came from 2020, and I chased it down through my essay in 2020 when I first fell in love with Fendi, because it's my color. But 2020, there were like a rainbow of colored baguettes, and I think they all came in a mini size, which was a real treat. So if you see those around on fashion file and resale sites, just be careful of the wear. A few of my friends have been searching out 2020 bags because of the colors, and the wear is really bad on the corners here. They have been like caught on something, and also on the edges because they're very soft. So yeah, if you like monogram, I think that this bag is a beautiful little bag for day and night. A lot of people don't think about monogram for nighttime, but that's a cute little vibe for the evening, I think. It even looks more dressy than like a Louis Vuitton monogram at night. I think just something about the gold buckle against the really matte fabric, it just really pops. So they're my recommendations for your first Fendi. Yeah, excellent. Cool. Well, that's it. The monogram, the Zucca on Zucca, like, to me, if you wear Zucca, you just keep going Zucca. But yeah, this dress I got through Fendi Sydney. Did I forget to answer that question? Through Fendi Sydney, for my event, and Meredith influenced me. That's where I was going with that. But yeah, we're gonna close this off here so that you guys can get back to your sleep or your Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me for the unboxing of the Sunnies. And now I've made a big mess. And this little beauty, keep an eye on my Instagram, see how I style this one, because I think this is going to be a fun one for me to style. All the stickers are still on, so I'll need to pull those off as well. But yeah, I always love chatting and interacting with you guys. And I think if not weekly, definitely a fortnightly live stream. I'm definitely up for it, as long as I've got no plans. I'll make it a bit earlier so that people on the other side of the world can join in too. But yeah, this video will be published once it's processed. So if you didn't get to catch all of it, you will be able to catch all of it then. But if you haven't already, please give it a thumbs up. It helps people find the video when YouTube's sending them recommendations. And yeah, also remember to send us some bags for the roast, or you can pop them in the comments below if that's easier for you. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to see you back. So until next time, ciao. Bye, everyone.